Oh, yeah.
I'm glad we're here now. So let's get into the match. We're at the second half of winter semifinals. There's going to be ApolloKage versus Mystearica. This is a Indiana versus St. Louis matchup. We got a little bit of cross-Midwest rivalry showing up here. ApolloKage knew that there was going to be, I talked to him a little bit before the set, he knew there would be a really good, this would be a really good opportunity for him to practice versus a lot of different matchups and a lot of different players, because Ignite is just the place to be in the Midwest. It's just so central to so many other locations that it makes sense to get here.
Oh, yeah. Over 200 people entered this tournament.
And so ApolloKage, one of the best players in St. Louis, showing up versus Mystearica, one of the best players in Indiana.
Oh, wow. He was, like, jabbing Mystearica with so many explosives behind her. That was a scary situation.
It's tough to know what to do, but Mystearica does get out of that situation and reset into neutral.
You know the back air is coming in that situation. The Palutena just kind of short hopping right there.
That's the threat, right? Mystearica was threatening the back air this entire time. And ApolloKage never flinched, though, to his credit.
It's what separates the great players from the amazing players. Whoa.
That caught?
Very interesting.
ApolloKage was so far to the right that I didn't even believe that caught, but you know what? It doesn't matter. There's a quick up air to turn things around, make it a 2-stock game.
Yeah, wow. The like horizontal control necessary to get that killing up air to hit was ridiculous.
The horizontal control is definitely the name of the game here for ApolloKage when he has his feet planted on the ground, right? It's so easy for Palutena to short hop in on so many of any character's options. Doesn't matter if it's Snake or otherwise.
Oh, wow.
Ooh!
Yeah, I love the insta C4 where you just like drop it and then suddenly it's a big hitbox.
That option is quicker than you think, and that's what a lot of people don't take into their back pocket, right? Oh, but okay.
Yeah, the answer immediately from Mystearica. Just getting the up air, and then one of the up airs got interrupted by the grenade. He just went up there and did another one.
And, you know, that's the thing, right? I didn't realize how important this was until Kazuya just recently released, right? He is a character who has a really short full hop and then has a very long second hop. And
similar to Snake.
Yeah, so it's not as aggressive as Snake's. Snake's is obvious.
Right.
But there are a lot of characters who are obvious like that too, and Palutena is an example of why that can be such an advantage, because you just come out of nowhere with that second hop and it just shows up with it up air in like a burst position where you didn't expect it.
Yeah, it can be unreactable in a lot of situations.
Cool. That was a great air dodge. Ooh, that was so close. And
yeah,
wow.
The tech chase. When you're in a situation like that where Snake can cover like 3 options with a single up tilt, like that is not where you want to be.
And you can react to the fourth.
Yep. All you got to do is just stand there and it's pretty much over.
Snake's a pretty good character, as it turns out.
Yeah. Especially his advantage state is quite strong. If he gets one hit on you, you are taking at least 70.
And I've seen ApolloKage in action. I've played him a couple of times at some St. Louis events. He is so good at just keeping that advantage state going. He is the prototypical A-button Snake, I would call him.
Yeah, that is kind of the big divide in Snakes. You got the explosives masters and the kung fu masters.
And his kung fu is fantastic. Oh, look at him. He's trying to plant that C4 immediately on a spawn platform.
And that goes through shields.
It's a command grab.
Oh, that's an ancient reference.
I had to bring it out, though. I'm showing how old I am, though.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I was, I played my bracket, right? I won my first 2 matches, and then I lost the first one in winners round 3. And the SEMIS I lost to said, you know what? I was listening to your commentary when I was in middle school. And do you know how sad I was?
Yeah.
I was so sad. I'm like, man, I'm a crusty veteran now.
Yeah, we're old.
I have to bring out the free 2C references,
Oh,
all the old Smash 4 garbage every once in a while.
The JJ Rockets iceberg.
The JJ Rockets Iceberg was a classic. That was such a great up B cancel on the ledge to avoid the up smash from ApolloKage. Man,
That was a tight window.
that's the thing. Mystearica's so good at landing those.
Ooh. Kind of sticking it on the ledge there to get back to stage. Oh wow, low profiling the back air because the only invincible part is the shield itself. It's not like dash attack where the whole thing is.
You can get hit under that. There's a hurt box under it.
Yep, and that is exactly what ApolloKage was aiming for. Oh wow, that is
And
a
this should be
clever
confirmed?
punish. Yeah, just like getting the perfect roll to time it so that he has exactly enough time to get that grab afterwards.
AK is doing some serious work on this first stock here.
Whoa, that was like, he detonated the,
Oh, what?
No.
That's tragic.
Yeah.
I feel like that shouldn't have been a full hop, because then the whole down tilt would have hit, and maybe that would have been an even crazier combo here from like ApolloKage. But he has to re-grab. Okay, he's not even going to get to the ledge.
Yeah, what he went for was he tried to kick the grenade to blow himself up and like reset his up B, but he whiffed a little bit.
A little bit too tricky here from AK, but I mean, you have a lot of room to work with here.
True, true. Yep, the classic high snake recovery. B reverses with 2 grenades on the way down. Textbook stuff.
I mean, if there's any character to deal with that high recovery, it is Palutena, right? Because
Yeah,
Palutena is good at getting up there at a speed you don't expect.
she can cover coming down really well, but the issue for Palutena against Snake's high recovery is that up air, only the final hit breaks armor on the up B. So it's a bit tricky to cover that, at least compared to some other characters that have strong single hits.
Mystearica predicted that grenade explosion.
Yep,
off
using the throw
forward
invincibility.
Yeah. Didn't lead to too much substantially, but oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Explosive flame.
ApolloKage, reeling back, he did not expect that to hit. He thought it was just far enough to make it whiff, but Mystearica, despite that super unfortunate SD, is looking more and more in this by the second.
This is a close enough game.
Yeah. This is a best of 5, by the way, so even if Mystearica loses here, she still has another game to work with.
Indeed. Okay, another high recovery. How are you going to cover this landing on the platform? Try an explosive flame in the corner. I did like that option, but AK does sneak by.
Yep.
And that up tilt almost actually sniped the teleport onto the stage.
Was like just the cross up that changed it. And wow, this could end right here. Woo, that would have killed.
Another sneaky grenade B reverse.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Oh, that was so cool!
Unfortunately, it didn't work out, but yeah, that was a very, very clever play.
AK has so many sneaky tricks in his back pocket. That's what makes him trickier even in a best of 5 set, right?
He's got enough tricks for 5 whole games.
Oh, and the lingering hit of that forward air.
Yeah, all right, excellent avoidance of that C4, but yeah, expecting ApolloKage to pick a defensive movement option, and ApolloKage goes hard in the opposite direction with the aggressive dash attack.
Dash attack's a really good move.
Yeah, even losing that game, like coming last hit, last stock on a game where you SD'd at like 4, like you've got a shot at winning the rest of it. Even though you do have to win 3 games in a row, 2 of which are on your opponent's counter pick. This could be doable if you've kind of got it figured out at this point. Mystearica is not out of this yet.
I definitely agree. Although, I don't know how I feel about
Yeah,
Pokemon
this
Stadium
is
2 as the Game 2 and Game 3.
Terrible counter pick. I would like not even start Stadium against Snake. I would just be like, yeah, no, I'm banning Stadium. This is a really good stage for Snake.
Yeah, it's so good, but I guess we don't know what AK banned.
True.
What?
The classic Stickium up smash, it stays on, detonate it. That's
All right, we got all. This is going to be another uphill battle for Mystearica.
not quite an SD, but yeah, when you lose your first stock to that, you're going to have to pull off a similar comeback.
I mean, a lot of the time when I get 0 to death at that point, you consider it an SD. It's not actually an SD, but it's like, man, I gotta hold that L.
It has the same effect on the match.
On the mental, right?
Yeah, both mentally and in terms of like scoring. Like,
indeed. And now AK just has full control of this base platform. He has not lost control until that back air just now.
Ooh. And Mystearica's going for a few desperation options. And
That
yeah,
scoop below!
Yeah, it does.
To the taunt, okay.
That was also Palutena being pretty tall, but yep, that definitely connects. That wasn't even like close to not connecting. That was.
It was worth a taunt.
Yeah.
That means AK is cruising at this point to a position in winners finals. Let's see if he can close out the last stock. He has so much to work with, and he's going to take all the time he needs with these grenades.
Just this down tilt option, you can't beat that out with Palutena back air. He's just too low to the
He
ground.
low profiles, you're correct.
So, yeah, when you're at kill percent doing that, like, how's Palutena going to kill? She has to commit to something.
What is AK thinking there with those jab ones?
I don't know.
That was so crazy.
I don't even know if he was sure what he was thinking. Wow. He held that till the last moment and then just blocked.
Yeah, taking his sweet time here with this grenade positioning in center stage. Mystearica has to fight to center. Okay, this explosive flame is work, but no, the up air doesn't connect.
Oh, if the grenade had been a little less cooked, it could have been the explosive flame into the grenade at the top and it would have killed. And it would have been awesome. But ApolloKage planning ahead there.
All right, this down throw could be enough, but
Yeah.
no. Good DI on the back end of ApolloKage, and he's going to take the 3-0 victory into winners finals. He'll be facing Ned, who squeaked by on a game 5 versus Yumu.
Yeah, that was an amazing set if you weren't around to catch it. Very, very close until the very end.